Hello my dear students, I am Aarti Goyal, your EVS teacher, and today I am here with a new topic, that is food shortage and story. So let's begin. Why is food precious to us? Because we cannot live without food. So we need to prevent them from getting spoiled. Why do we eat food? Because food satisfies our hunger. Why do we feel hungry? Like every machine needs a fuel to run, same as our body is a machine, it needs energy to function in a proper way. Food provides us the energy required to do work. Food helps in the growth of our body. Food protects us from diseases and helps in keeping the body healthy. Different types of food. We eat different types of food for our meals. Our body needs them for its various needs. A component of food item that lends nutrition value to it and helps in keeping our body healthy is known as a nutrient. There are four main categories of nutrients: carbohydrates, fats, vitamins and proteins. Apart from these, our body also needs minerals and water. These food gives our body the strength to do different types of work. However, you must remember that excess of fat may be harmful to our body. Bodybuilding food. Food rich in proteins is called bodybuilding food. Protein helps our body to grow and repair itself. Protective food. Fruits, leafy green vegetables, eggs, milk and milk products etc. contain vitamins and minerals which protects us from diseases. These food items are therefore called protective food. A balanced diet. A balanced diet contains all the nutrients in sufficient quantities as required by the body. Deficiency diseases. When we do not have a balanced diet, our body gets deficient in one or more nutrients and we fall ill due to malnutrition. Handling food. Now we know that food is essential for us, but how should we handle food? We should handle food with care and store it safely so that it does not get spoiled or wasted. We should keep food covered to protect it from flies and insects. Food should not be wasted and taken only as much as required. We should also avoid eating spoiled food. Spoilage of food. What happens when food is left out in the open for some time? It gets spoiled. Spoilage is the process in which food gets bad and is no longer edible. All foods have a life to last. This is called its shelf life. Why food gets spoiled? Various external forces are responsible for the spoilage of food. Microbes like bacteria and fungi mostly damage food. Bacteria need warmth and moisture to grow. If food is left out of the fridge overnight, it could be seriously contaminated by bacteria or fungi by the next day. Yeast can be responsible for the decomposition of food with higher sugar content. It is therefore crucial to save food from the attack of microbes. Why food needs to be stored? Food grains start decomposing from the moment they are harvested due to attacks of bacteria, fungus and yeast. As we know, all grains are not used immediately, so they need to be stored properly. Shortage of food. India is a vast country with a drastic difference in climatic condition of different regions. Nearly 75% of the total rainfall occur due to monsoon. Production of rice, corn, cotton and oil seeds depend on monsoon. However, Rainfall due to monsoon shows an uncertain pattern in different parts of the country. There may be a late arrival or early withdrawal or failure of monsoon altogether. This leads to prolonged dry spells and eventually crop failure. Thus, we have drought, food shortage, famine and rise in price. A buffer stock is kept as a reserve so that wherever enough produce is not obtained, people can benefit from it. Hence, food needs to be preserved. Grains can be stored in gunny bags or metallic bins. They can then be staked in godowns. On a large scale, storage is done in silos and granaries. Silos keep the grains free from moisture and attacked by pests. Godowns are fumigated to make them free from pests. Now, what is fumigation? Fumigation is the process of spraying the vapors of chemicals to kill pests and infectious germs. Cold storage. Perishable food items like fruits and vegetables have a very short shelf life at room temperature, and so they have to be stored at low temperature between 0 degrees Celsius and 4 degrees Celsius. Food preservation. Food can be processed and stopped from getting spoiled. Here are the main ways in which people preserve food. First is drying. Microbes cannot grow in the absence of water. Hence, foodstuffs, especially fruits, are dried to preserve. Second, by adding salt and sugar. Addition of salt or sugar can preserve food materials. Pickle and murabbas can be preserved for long by this method. Third is canning and vacuum packing. Food is canned after creating an airless environment or vacuum. This prevents the growth of microbes and preserves food for a long time. Freezing. Perishable food items like fruits, vegetables, meat and fish can be stored at low temperature. Food can be kept in refrigerators or in deep freezers. Pasteurization. This method is used to preserve milk and its products. Thank you, students.